Hello, dear old dad. How was that ass kicking I gave you yesterday? Did I put you in the hospital? Oh, poor baby, in the hospital with boo-boos. Too bad. Too friggin' bad. Nah. See, you don't screw me out of the ECW World Heavyweight Championship and get away with it. And you sure as hell don't get a fluke victory over me and get away with it. Let's take poor Caitlyn, for example. Did you see what I did to her on ECW? Did you see what I did to her on ECW? Was it my fault? It was yours, Dad. It was all your fault. And you think I give a damn? I don't. Look, she was the one I was smart enough to get into the ring with me yesterday, knowing I was in a foul mood. What happened after that foul rain was not my responsibility. Speaking of responsibility in Caitlyn, her and her little buddy old pal actually think they can beat me. Yeah, that beat me. That's a good one. Yeah, right. First, I beat Caitlyn, and her little girlfriend, Lexi, wants me in a match? No way. No friggin' way. You see, the only way she can get me in a match is under one condition. When I beat her ass, because I will beat her ass. I mean, I beat Caitlyn's ass, so I'm going to beat her ass. Her and Caitlyn both have to join Deuces and Diamonds. But if by some fluke victory they find somebody to beat me, she wants me to be their. I have to be their servant for a month. Too bad for them that won't happen because I know I'm going to beat them. And speaking of beating people, let's talk about Spring Stampede. It'll be my father-in-law versus me versus Kevin in a triple threat match. Now, yes, given my last track record, the last couple of pay-per-views, triple threat matches aren't my specialty, but then again, what do you expect? My father-in-law is out to screw the president of Deuces and Diamonds. Clearly, he has his head so far up his ass Mm-hmm. He has his head so far up his ass that he actually must think this is amusing. It's not. You see, Deuces and Diamonds may be barred from ringside, but the funny thing is, you don't know who's with us and who's not. At any point, I can reveal a new member just like that. Am I going to do that at Spring Stampede? Maybe I will, maybe I won't. You see, we're going stronger and stronger each week. No, not each week. Each day we're going stronger and stronger and stronger. And after Spring Stampede, not only would I still be your ECW television champion, but Dad, that ECW FTW championship won't be yours any longer. It will be mine. Yeah, I stole it from you at WrestlePalooza. Not my fault. You really shouldn't leave your belongings just lying around. Anyone can just pick it up. Just like I did. And you think that little stay in jail last night stopped me? Do you really think having me locked up behind bars was going to prevent me from kicking ass? It didn't. It didn't. And you know what? If I had a chance to beat your ass again, I would. And this time, I'm not going to. This time, no cops are going to stop me. No security guards are going to stop me. Nothing is going to stop me. Next time I get in the ring with you, I'll make sure. No. I'll make sure there's not a damn thing anyone could do to help you. And you know what? Heard my director of chaos gave you a message before, and I'm proud of him. Yeah, he was with INN until he saw them for what they really were, a bunch of half-witted imbeciles whose leader only cared about himself. So yeah, he made the right choice. And I did come to him with Deuces and Diamonds before we even started. As a matter of fact, the Director of Chaos and I, we have been planning this for a while. For months. You see, let's have a little history lesson of how I got to where I am today. November 2012. I win the WWE Championship and lose it 2 seconds later the same day. No way. I was not pinned, and I never submitted. Therefore, I should still have that title, and I will have that title again. I don't care who the champ is, but I am coming back for that title. Then December 2012, I started going on a downward spiral because somehow my father-in-law had this conspiracy against me with being a world champ. Made me jobbed everybody, and that did not happen either. No way in hell does that happen. January 2013, I started losing every single pay-per-view. Again, no, that doesn't happen. And since Deuces and Diamonds is in charge, that will not happen ever again, starting with that Spring Stampede. February 2013. I missed out on WrestleMania. Why? Because my opponent never showed up. And then again, what do you expect? Good old JM Punk / Bully J is not good enough for WrestleMania. We'll just keep him out and make him miss the biggest show in them all. Then, March 2013. You know, when I supposedly went off the bridge and was presumed dead, you know, I finally saw the light, and I came back. I came back with this whole goody two-shoes persona to please all of you. And yet, did that work? No, that did not work. April. I come back from an abdominal pain, you know, because I was in the hospital for real with an abdominal pain. I lose that first match back because somehow it was a worldwide conspiracy for me to win, and my opponent refused to lose. So I took some time off. May 2013. No, as a matter of fact, it was a couple of weeks ago. I came back, and I won the ECW Television Championship. Then, last week, 5 days ago, I put my dad through a table. My wife put my mother-in-law through a table. Then, I shocked the world when I revealed myself as the president of Deuces and Diamonds. Yeah, sure it didn't go over well with the crowd, but guess what? I don't care. For the last 22 months, I've done everything for all of you. Whether you loved me or whether you hated me, I always put my ass on the line out there for you. And what did I get me? That didn't get me anywhere. So yeah, I started caring less about you and more about me. And ever since I did that, I became a champion. I'm on a roll, as you can tell. And let's see what happened after the pay-per-view. Oh yeah, I retained the ECW Television Championship because my opponent no-showed. Then again, I don't blame him for not showing up. I wouldn't show up either if I was in the match with myself. Then on Raw. Me, and I know this might come as a shock, but for the first time ever, me and Lucas teamed up to take on two big shots who thought they actually had a chance with me, the president of Deuces and Diamonds. And guess what? Lucas and I won by disqualification. That's win number 47 for me. ECW, I beat Caitlyn. Win number 48. And today I just won another match. Win number 49. You see, these wins just keep on piling up. And the more wins I get, the closer I get to becoming becoming an undisputed WWE champion. The WWE undisputed champion. So I don't care who the opponent is. It could be yeah. Okay. It could be the Monster Messiah's former partner, Deacon Diaz, or whatever he calls himself now. I could care less. It could be the cameraman. It could be the referee. It could be the chef in the kitchen. It could be anybody. It could be some local Joe up the streets. I don't care who the champ is. Mark my words, though. When that comes down, mark my words. Because these people and everyone else will remember the day Deuces and Diamonds only holds all the gold in WRP. But they will remember the day the president of Deuces and Diamonds becomes a WWE undisputed champion. You're welcome. Now back to Dad. Dear old Dad, my father-in-law. Sin, sin, sin. When are you going to learn? When are you going to learn? You think banning the deuces and diamonds from every single match is going to work? Hello. Do you know who I am? I'm Bully J. I don't follow the rules. I never had, and I sure as hell ain't going to start following them now. But you know what? I have a proposition for you. Yeah, that's right. And I'm sure that word is big enough for you, so I'm going to shorten it to make it sure that someone with your IQ can understand what I'm saying to you. I am going to make you an offer that you can't refuse. How about this? How about you and I, one-on-one, this Friday on SmackDown? I win. You have my word. Deuces and Diamonds. They'll stay out of our match at Spring Stampede. I win. You have to be my personal servant. Not for 1, not for 2, but for 3 whole months. And I suggest you accept this offer. This is a one and only time I'm going to be nice to you. You refuse this offer, and I can't be responsible for what Deuces and Diamonds do to you. You're welcome.